It seems some Ubisoft employees might have done some naughty things if some accusations are to be believed from the French stock market regulator, and I'm just going to throw this out now that my French pronunciation is probably approaching a war crime. The Autorité des Marchés Financiers, or AMF, and they have accused several Ubisoft executives of selling stock by virtue of inside knowledge. Obviously, Ubisoft has denied these claims, but that should hardly be surprising. And Kotaku have reported that the AMF are claiming that 5 Ubisoft employees sold stocks in the lead up to the 15th of October 2013, and this is a day on which both The Crew and Watch Dogs 1 were pushed back into 2014. Now, these delays resulted in a drop in the company's stock, and AMF is alleging that the 5 staff members arraigned were aware of these delays prior to offloading their shares. So basically they anticipated that the stocks would drop because they knew about the delay, and because Ubisoft's headquarters are based in Paris, these actions might actually be in breach of insider trading laws in France. Now, I have a bit of a statement here from the Ubisoft Montreal CEO Yannis Malat, and he said to Kotaku, quote, "Ubisoft is aware that an action being brought by the AMF involves 5 of our team members. Those individuals vigorously dispute their implication in this matter and the AMF's interpretation of the facts. Yves Guillemot, co-founder and CEO of Ubisoft, does not question the good faith of the people involved and has reassured them that they have his full support and trust. These proceedings revolve around Ubisoft's temporary stock market drop in the fall of 2013 after it was announced that Watch Dogs and The Crew would be delayed. The French AMF is alleging that before the announcement, the team members in question may have sold securities while being in possession of insider information. The proceedings will continue in November of the Commission des Sanctions, the sanctions board in Paris. Ubisoft itself has not been charged by the AMF. However, 3 of the Canadian team members implicated in the AMF's action to date filed a motion with the Superior Court of Quebec demanding that the procedure be declared invalid and seeking damages against AMF France and AMF Quebec." So, it's definitely going to be an interesting time. Now, of course, it is perfectly valid for CEOs and higher-ups in a company to buy and sell their own stocks, but of course the issue is if you knew the stock price would fall because you anticipated the fall thanks to the delay that you knew about, that's when it kind of becomes insider trading rather, not training. So the burden of proof is obviously on the AMF to prove that you had knowledge either through emails, memos, meeting notes, that sort of thing, as whether or not you knew that the stock would fall because of the delay to The Crew and Watch Dogs, which obviously at the time were pretty high profile releases, so it wasn't really a wild leap to say that, oh, our stock's probably going to take a hit because of this, guys. Shall we sell our stock now? And obviously if the AMF proves this to be true, then they're in just a smidge of hot water. But of course, this is all accusations at the moment. This is all unfounded. You know, the AMF has not reached any sort of decision at this time, so should keep that in mind. But if these guys end up getting implicated, it's not exactly going to be pretty for Ubisoft, but I'm sure they'd be fine, but it's not exactly going to be a good thing to have this sort of thing on their record associated with their brand. So, it's going to be an interesting one to keep an eye on, this one. Let me know your thoughts and opinions as always. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.